Are you a beta bottom?
Afuera, afuera, afuera. El Estado es el problema. Afuera.
How dare you!
I have a couple of things I'd like to say. Number one, I love Rogue One. I love the original trilogy in no particular order. Well, Empire Strikes Back, I think, is the best Star Wars film, possibly. But right under the original trilogy is Rogue One, hands down. Nothing even comes close. Like, in fact, I watched the space battles of Rogue One, the second half of the film, the last 40% of the film, about once a month. Because it makes me feel good. And I love the fucking soundtrack with I apologize for messing up his name. Michael Giacchini, I can't remember his name. Amazing. He did a new Imperial theme and kind of mashed it with the episode 4 Imperial theme, which is just dum-ba-ba-bum, and the Empire Strikes Back / Return of the Jedi Imperial theme, which is the famous dun 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 dun. And then so he there's now 3 Imperial themes. If you include Battlefront, the video game, there's actually 4 Imperial themes in existence. All that means is I thought the weakest character in Rogue One, I said this since the movie came out, was Andor. So it's very weird they would choose to make a show on the weakest character. Second, I did try watching the show twice. I didn't get through the first 10 or 15 minutes. So I've been convinced by my GenXtraCritical friend here. It deserves. The fans have raved about it, and I need to open my mind up again. And this is why and I kind of lost interest. But I'm gonna open up my mind. Any comments?
I'm excited to see Andor. You gotta say that's a pretty killer logo right there.
Hey, it's pretty badass with the logo. Music good. Better than what I remember.
And it's different too. I like that the music is different.
Well, I'm prepared to know that we're in a Blade Runner-y kind of world, so I'll just relax and open up my mind to it. There's not going to be...
So that's how Morlano 1 is. Pre-Ox Morlano Corporate Zone. BB5, Wi-Fi.
What does BB Wi-Fi mean?
That's the date.
How the fuck am I supposed to... How do you know that?
Because I'm not a dum-dum.
Sensational. And that's the word you're looking for.
I like that it feels grungy.
It's definitely got some grunge.
Way better than Ahsoka so far.
You're never happy. Last one, you're like, oh, people are too clean. And then you're like, oh, these people are too dirty.
I'm not a happy person, what can I say?
That's really sad. See, I think this cinematography is beautiful. I can't understand you would watch this and turn it off immediately.
It wasn't the cinematography. It was the... Something about the talent, like the music, I think, or something.
What are you talking about?
To
This
me,
all
Star
fits
Wars
perfectly.
is big. John Williams, big movie
This all
screen.
fits perfectly.
Prepare the end.
Oh, I like that we're into the sex shit. Sexual tension.
Welcome.
Sorely missed.
Dude.
You've got the best pussy this side of Corellia.
Guys, they like to play at being cops. It's
You are going to give me
Her
a
hair
job.
looks like Cloud City.
you were telling me.
I'm a pussy juice connoisseur.
Seriously.
He's
Boyfriend,
sister.
husband.
Looking for my sister.
Need any surprises?
Why are these dudes so trigger happy? Jesus.
Oh, that's it.
They're like rent-a-cops.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to grab you and he fell and he hit his head.
How about that?
Tell me what happened.
Nothing like Ahsoka.
After Ahsoka, the show's looking a lot better. after that clean, safe world.
This world is not safe. This world is not safe at all.
Oh, they cute if you just, you know, talk to them just right.
This looks like... That was some good monster. And also, I love this droid.
He has like his own little theme.
Yeah. I mean, you can make R2-D2 comparisons, but he's unique already.
He's his own little thing. It's like a little junk bot. Oh, this is where I started getting out of the show. Because I was like, what are these?
It's a flashback.
I know that. Who are these people?
This is his people.
I don't have time.
Ooh, there's like grease on the robot, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so refreshing. A real set. Oh. It's like a work planet. A planet or
It's a free
place.
trade. It's a free trade planet. That's fucking beautiful. Establishing shot.
Minimizing the time the Empire spends thinking about Preox Morlana benefits our
That's fantastic lighting.
extension everyone here at the Premor Security Inspection Team, which at the moment includes you.
You awful quiet over there, big mouth.
I'm enjoying it.
Oh.
I was until you opened your big mouth.
What?
And look, she's not like stupidly, primply, perfectly clean.
Oh.
She looks like
There's
she's
a
been
realistic. There's a realistic look to all of this.
working. All my former complaints about the last show are washed away.
I need to move it, Vix.
You've been hiding it.
I've been saving
And I'm
it.
guessing he comes from one of my
I don't
beats.
understand what he has. A what?
He has some type of imperial thing.
Some kind of MacGuffin.
Uh,
Worth a lot of money.
yeah. Well, it's an imperial signature, so the ship can go anywhere it wants.
Oh, like in Return of the Jedi. Do they have a code clearance? It's an older code, sir, but it checks out.
Are we bidding on the Wabani run tomorrow?
What?
There's a Wabani run coming. Chief wants to know if we're in on it.
You'll know.
It's just a simple question, sister. Jeez. Are you having sex with this man?
Are you?
What?
Well, it looks like it's turned into something more than work.
Do I ask about your personal life?
Ooh, it's pussy whipped.
He'd do anything for me.
No. That wasn't my question.
No.
Better straight up where you
He
little
knows
bitch.
nothing about any of it.
Calm down. Do you have a boner? You looked? Oh, that's sad.
He wanted to meet me.
Oh.
I'll let him know.
Some good framing.
You just care about the cinematography. You don't even care about the story.
You better find yourself.
Oh, got a little love triangle going.
luck.
Ooh. Here we are back in the Amazon rainforest. I guess it's plausible that some like people escaped Coruscant and lived and were marooned, essentially, and have been out of touch with humans for 1,000 years. I guess that's possible. I really like that they don't put the subtitles. You have to kind of just feel it out.
Yeah.
That's nice.
You know, we all know what's happening.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I'm autistic. I
wants
can't
to-
read people's fucking emotions.
You couldn't tell they're getting ready for something, and he was like, I want to be part of this, and the other guy was like, nah, no, for some reason probably you're too young, and then the girl was like, he's old enough, let him put the war paint on.
Thank you for translating.
I mean, it was pretty obvious.
Look how serious. Look, you wasn't like this on Ahsoka. You was all screaming and ranting and raving. Look how silent and just stoic. Can't means this. What the fuck?
Go back. That.
I'm not allowed to drink anything because you might have some type of breakdown, some type of mental breakdown if I drink something.
When you brought beer, I was like, what the fuck? What? Man, did a great job with the controls.
Yeah.
So far, I have mostly positive things to say so far.
I like the characters. Everybody seems real.
Seem real. They got a little dirt on them. I could feel the environment.
Yeah.
And this girl's fine as hell, too.
She is booming.
She got a little sass to her.
She's got a little stalker. She's gonna need to tell him.
She's
Gonna
worried.
be like, I don't want you following me around when I go on my little adventures alone.
She goes on her little swinger adventures, and now he's all feeling cucked out.
She's like, I got stuff to do without you.
Yeah, he's feeling the heat of the cuckery.
He's like, I didn't know I signed up to be a switch. I didn't know I was the beta bottom switch.
Beta bottom tonight.
I enjoyed the whole process.
But it's not Dave Filoni and them. It's not the same people who made Ahsoka made this, right? This is a different set of people making this.
I would have to do some research. I don't know that off the top of my head.
Look alive.
They were eating that exact thing in Star Trek 6.
That's his problem, not if we don't get it.
Put out a bulletin. Kenori human men wanted for questioning. Slam their channels, flood it. Set up a desk here to monitor anything that comes in. Let's go!
Ooh.
I love those little... I love them. I think they're so cute. Look at them. They're kind of like fat.
Am I gonna have to translate this for you?
Yeah, you might as well translate.
They're leaving, so he's going and he's leaving.
What is she doing? What is she doing?
Obviously, it's his sister.
What's going on now?
They're going down a hill. She's like Casa. Casa's pretty similar to Cassian, isn't it?
Ah!
So yeah.
Well, much better. On third time's a charm.
I thought it looked great. I thought it
You didn't have much to say there.
I was watching, enjoying, and I didn't want to, you know, as I'm watching it, things were coming back, and I was like, oh, yeah, I love this part, I love this part, and I love this part. So, all in all, that very, very strong first episode. They got a lot of tones right. They got, the production design was fantastic.
Production design's fantastic.
Lighting was right, cinema's right, acting was right.
Costumes were great.
Yeah. Not the, you know, here and there was a shot like I didn't like, because the wide shot of the town on Ferrix, it's too flat for me. But yeah, it was so minor. Super strong episode. Really strong episode. That's what I got to say.
Well, I feel like I've turned over a new leaf a little bit. I think it has a lot to do with how bad. Look, Ahsoka had good parts to it. I don't mean to trash it that hard, but it just the flaws of Ahsoka were just so bad.
Well, what was great about this? You see how fast they got into the action. You know, I mean, less than 10 minutes in, and we already got a double murder. You know, where he's in it to win it. He didn't. You know, it says a lot. It gives us a lot of info about him. Like he will go to the extreme. He's obviously on a search, and he's not letting anything get in his way.
I have one big fatal criticism, like a fatal flaw, is this little world of the people in the Amazon rainforest. Okay, there needs to be some fucking explanation of what that is. Because we have human beings who are evolved to the same species, the Homo sapiens, as these people. And they were clearly wearing clothes that, like old Rebel pilot clothes or something on one of them. But yet they don't have technology. They're not connected with the galaxy. They don't know anything about Coruscant. They have a different language. And there's no explanation. And I really hated that.
Are you a beta bottom? This is the first episode, and they're setting up his backstory, and you're sitting there trying to just tear it to pieces.
Star Wars. There's an opening scroll describing. Oh, it sets us into the world. This just.
Oh, you might have to use a little bit of your rat brain to come up, you know, to follow along with the story. And I think that's good storytelling because it leaves space for your own imagination.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
I'm just saying that world is not. I'm not buying that little world. However, I'm still enjoying this episode and this show so far quite a lot. And it's very refreshing coming off of Ahsoka to come to this. It's almost like they said, oh, he likes things dirty and greasy. Give it to him, boys.
So you're making it about you now. They're sitting there considering, oh my God, the guy who dressed up in all blue, the blue man group on the couch. Okay, blue man group on the couch.
Gen
is
X.
we should definitely
I'm the Gen X.
I'm the brother Taint. Yeah. I'm brother Taint.
You're the pimple on the taint.
No. You insulted him a little bit. You got a little out of order yourself.
I'm the double feature preacher.
Look, I know.
The only thing that I'll tell you what rhymes with you. It's switch. That's what rhymes with you.
Afuera, afuera, afuera. El Estado es el problema. Afuera.
All right.
Thank you for watching the show.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Guess we'll be watching episode 2 soon.
Episode 2 coming up.
Fucking mud tinted my shoes.